How's everyone today? Welcome to the Dirt Road Farmer. Well, we are knee-deep in soybeans today. Yes, I think we have 3 fields that need to be done. I don't know if we'll get them all done today, but we'll get what we can, and tomorrow's another day. All right, well, we're going to be using 3 of these new Colossus harvesters, and I've already got these guys programmed in. This guy's position is 1 left. Let's tell him to go to work, and we'll come back here to number 2. We'll let number 1 get up there a little ways. Well, I hope everybody's having a great weekend. The weather has been just great. I understand that, yeah, we may be getting some nasty weather, but, for right now, we're not going to complain. All right, let's tell number 2 to go to work. All right, let's tell number 3 to get on with it. And we'll ride with number 3 down here to where our grain cart's at. And we'll jump out and get in our grain cart. These guys are set up to do 1 headland pass, which is plenty because it's 3 wide. And they're going to skip a row. So, yes. Alright, looks like he's figured it out. And he's on his way. Very good. Bunch of soybeans. Good deal. All right, now, if you notice in our field, and if you watched my video yesterday, the last video, I told you that we went to 1 size smaller header. These are 45 foot instead of 50 foot headers because we were leaving places in the field, strips in the field that weren't getting fertilized from the chopped straw mod. But as you can tell now, we are covering all of the field with the chopped straw mod. So yes, it's going to work out a lot better. All right, well, we can jump down out of this guy. And we'll go get in our grain cart and prepare to unload them. Now I do have a truck sitting down here in case we need to unload a little bit into him. But yes, For the most part, I don't think we'll have to, but you never know. This is kind of a large field. It's not a huge field. It's just a large field. Now the field on our left, that's the one we harvested our wheat out of, and we picked up the straw. So before we can replant it, we will have to go in and put the first stage of fertilizer on it, and then we'll have to cultivate it. We have to change the ground texture before we can put the second stage of fertilizer on. So that's just the way it is. Whenever you pick the straw up, then you don't get the fertilizer out of the straw. So anyway, that's not a problem. We'll get it done. What I would like to do is connect all these fields in here and have a huge field. And we may put that on our things to do. Oh, we might just do that. All right. Everything's looking great. All right, well, we've got what he's got. And I only put 3 harvesters in this field because I don't think we need more than that. I think it may be just maybe a little over. See, this is the field that we connected 3 fields. And I think even at that, it's just over 100 acres. So, yeah, it's no big deal, really. There's not enough to warrant putting 4 or 5 harvesters in here, I can tell you that. All right, well, we've got all 3 of them emptied out, and we'll just continue on. And I'll get back with you when we get just a little farther down the road. All right, well, they are about to complete their headland pass, and we want to get over here and just make sure they get started on their up and down rows correctly. Now, I think number 1 should go over there to the corner, and that's where he'll start. Number 2 will start on this side of him. Number 3 will start on this side of number 2. So, we'll get over here and just make sure that that's the way it is. And I would say that this side of the field is where they will compensate for the width. So number 1 may or may not take a full swipe. We don't know that yet. But we'll find out real soon. All right. Now it looks like number 1 is not going to take a swipe at all. That's what I call a dry run. Now, number 2 will probably he's going to come in on the right side of number 1, so he may not be harvesting anything either. And if he does, it'll be very little over on the right side of the header. But number 3 will be taking a full swipe. All right. Now, this is the way that they compensate for the width of the field. I just let them do it because why not? They're on track. They're on their course. So, all right, number 3 is, well, number 3 is not taking a complete full swipe, but yeah. All right, well, we'll get up here and empty number 1 and number 2 out, and we'll get ready for their up and down rows. Yeah, I'll get back with you whenever we get to the up and down rows. We want to make sure that they turn right and there's no head-on collision. So I'll get back with you when we get there. All right, we just want to watch number 1. Make sure he goes over far enough where there's not going to be any collisions. And I have every reason to believe that he will. Famous last words, right? All right. And it looks good so far. Oh yeah. So it looks to me as though they're not going to skip this first row. And maybe I had them skipping a row and maybe I didn't. I thought I programmed them to skip a row. Maybe I did not. That's very possible. Yeah, maybe they're not going to skip a row. That's all right. That'll be fine. There are so many settings that it sure is easy to miss one, I can tell you that. All right, well, as it looks, they're not going to skip a row. They're just going to go right on across. And that's probably my bad. I missed that setting. So, but no harm. Everything is looking great. All right, well, I'll just keep chasing these harvesters and I'll get back with you in a little bit. All right, we are making our way across this field. I tell you what, I am loving these new harvesters. What a great job they do. Very good. Right. We'll go get number 2. and we get these other two harvesters emptied out, I think we'll go over and we'll put this in our truck. That way we're not pulling so much weight all over the field. I mean, why do it if you don't have to, right? We've got that truck sitting there. Might as well load it. All right. Very good. All right, now while these guys are going up, coming back down on our next row, we'll go empty this into the truck. All right. We've got, I believe it's 2 more fields to do, and we'll be caught up, and then I guess we'll plant some fields. I know we've got some corn that's going to have to be chopped here pretty soon, and we've got a big 400+ acre canola field that will be ready to harvest here in the next day or so. So, oh yeah. Now, yes, we will have all 5 harvesters in there. Absolutely. All right, let's get in here and load this truck. That's a lot of soybeans. The last time we hauled soybeans and sold them, we hauled just over 2 million liters. Yeah. I think we hauled them to the grocery store or something. I forget now. But yeah, I was wondering what they were going to do with all them soybeans. Oh well. All right, well, we'll wait for our harvesters to get down. Maybe what we'll do, maybe we'll jump out of here and we'll take that truck and just go empty it. Yeah, we'll be ready for the next load. Now, this truck, this is kind of my driver, if you know what I mean. This is not a fleet truck. This truck runs way too fast to turn AI workers loose with it. No. No, this is our truck to drive. I've got 3 fleet trucks, you know, that will haul grain and sell it for us. But this truck here, yeah, no. This is our truck. My personal truck. Yeah, it's a nice one. All right, let's get over here and get this thing unloaded. one of these days I'm going to build this road through here. Why I haven't already done it, you know, I don't know. Just one of them deals. All right. Very good. All right. Well, we'll go back. And we'll park this truck on the side of the road. We'll be ready for the next load. And that didn't take long. Now, I don't know if you've been following me on my videos. We tried to set up a buffer cart, and I don't know. I don't know what the problem was that I could not get that truck to pull up next to that buffer cart. That's on auto drive. I've never had a problem with it before. But, you know, maybe it's the map. Maybe some updates need to be made. I've got collisions turned off on auto drive. Yeah, I just do not know why. But that's okay. I don't really need it. I mean, we can set 2 or 3 trucks there, and we can unload into the trucks. They're going to run on auto drive anyway. As soon as we fill one up, he'll head out. He'll bring it back to the silo, and that's the way it goes. Like I said, we don't really need it, but it was nice. Anyway, we're going to keep unloading these harvesters. I'll get back with you in just a little bit. All right. Well, we've started on the second field. This one is not quite as big as the other one there on our left, but it's still a good sized field. So, as you can see, they've completed their headland pass. Number 1 is making a dry run, compensating for the width of the field. Number 2 is taking a partial row. Number 3 will take a full row. And being they did such a good job not skipping a row on the field to our left, they're not going to skip a row on this field either. So we're just going to walk right across the field, and when we get to the other side, it'll all be done. And we've got another field about the size of this one. Right next to this one on our right, it needs to be harvested. So when we get done with this one, we'll just jump in there and get that one knocked out also. Now so far, we have hauled 500,000 liters of soybeans to our silo. So yeah, it's been a great harvest. Very good. All right. We'll get number 3 unloaded. And we have got what he's got. So we'll wait for him to get back down here to the other side, the other end, and we'll get him again. All right, well, I'll get back with you when we get a little farther along. All right, we are walking across this field here. We'll take this down. We'll load the truck. We have more than a truckload here, but we'll load the truck and we'll take it and empty it. And that'll be 750,000 liters that we've gotten off these 2 fields so far. So yes, we're going to have over 1 million liters by the time we're done. That's a good thing. All right, let's get him loaded up. And that trailer, I'm sure you already noticed, it holds 250,000 liters, and that sure makes it good for doing stuff like this. All right, we've got him loaded. Pull this over here out of the way. And let's go and empty our truck. All right. Yeah, we've got sunflowers to sell. We've got some canola to sell. We've got soybeans to sell. And we've got a little bit of wheat that we can sell. We don't want to sell all of our wheat because we're going to put a chicken pen in. And we need the wheat for feed. So, all right. And these big harvests, that's what it takes. On these commercial farms, in order to keep everything rolling, you have to keep rolling. Yeah, it's a chore, but it's also very rewarding. All right. Very good. Well, that's a nice looking truck, isn't it? Man, it runs too. Powerful. I think it's 900 and some horse. Yeah, it's a beast. But like I said, this is not a truck. It's not a fleet truck. No. No, this is our truck. We'll run this truck. Yeah, I don't want none of that 90-mile-an-hour corner stuff. No. I don't need wheat slung all over everywhere and turned over. And no. I don't need none of that. Alright, well, we'll be here waiting on the next load. There we go. Alright, well, we're going to keep picking these harvesters up, keeping them emptied out, and we'll get back with you here in just a moment. Alright, well, we are working on field number 3, which is also soybeans, and we're working on the headland pass. And we get this field done, that'll be a pretty good day's work. Pretty good day's work. Alright, we'll get this harvester emptied out. Very good. I guess number 3 back there, I guess he was waiting for his distance, convoy distance. I guess that's why he was sitting still. I don't know. We've given these new harvesters a workout today, and they are just absolutely great. Alright, got what he's got. And we'll go get number 3. Yeah, he fell way back here, didn't he? Well, why? Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. But that's all right. Now, also on this field, being they done so good on the last 2 fields with not skipping a row, we're not going to have them skip a row on this one either. So, all right, I think we've got what he's got. And we'll go up here and we'll put this in the truck. And that will be 1 million liters so far that we will haul to the silo. So anyway, I'll get back with you when we get just a little closer. All right, well, we are sure working our way across this last field. Everything has went real well. All right. Take long and we'll get what he's got. All right, we've got what he's got. And we'll go back here and we'll get number 2. Very good. Man, I tell you what, I just love the way these new harvesters unload. They are fast. And we'll get number 3. Right. Now we'll have a bunch of preparing and planting to do once we get this field done. It'll take a little while, but we can handle it. I think we're going to turn this into a big field. You know, plow all these fields together, and they'll be a little over 600 acres, and that means we'll have 2 of the 600 acre fields, and then we've got another one that's a little over 400 acres. So yeah. That's what it takes. Just keep building. All right, well, we're going to get down here and we'll wait for them to get back down to this end, and we'll get them unloaded again. All right, well, we are on our last row, and we have had a great day. A lot of work got done. No problems. Yes. Very good. And we have harvested over, well, whenever we get done, it'll be over 1,300,000 liters. That's pretty good. That is very good. So anyway, I guess we will call this a video. If you've liked this content, please go down there and give me a like. I'd sure appreciate it. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, please do. That would be great. If you know someone that would enjoy this content and you'd like to share it, that would be awesome. Please do. But as for me, the Dirt Road Farmer, I think we're going to call it a day. And as always, thank you for watching.